Hey everyone, Dave Guerra here, and this is Lessons in Leadership. Lessons in Leadership is your weekly show where I share with you some lessons I've learned the hard way and some lessons we're yet to learn, but it's all to make you a better leader. It's all to make you a fantastic leader, an awesome leader. And it all begins with you as a self-leader, so that's where you begin. You got to take care of yourself. You got to lead yourself first before you can even think about leading others. So today, here we go. 6 tips on how to be a great follower and an even greater leader. That's right, 6 tips to be a great follower and an even greater leader. So let's go ahead and dive in. Number 1, be receptive to others means being open to accepting others because everyone is different. They don't all have to be like you. They don't all have to believe in what you believe in and your way, or it's your way or the highway. No, everyone is different. Everyone has different viewpoints. Everyone comes from different perspectives. They have different ways of seeing things. Everyone has a different level of education. Everyone has a different level of knowledge and wisdom. Some are better than you, and some are getting there. But either way, know that you have to be receptive to everyone because everyone brings something to the table. Whether you agree with it or not, whether it goes against who you are, but guess what? Why do they have to go against who they are to go with you? No, as a leader, you have to lead everyone. You can't just pick and choose who you get to lead. That's where the problems begin. You have to lead everyone. Number 2, let's be humble. Be humble. Humility. Humility goes a long way. See, your age, your status, your position in the organizational chart means nothing if you go around flaunting. Well, if you go around flaunting it. See, so what if you have a high school diploma? Who cares? What happens if you have a master's degree or a bachelor's degree or a PhD? See, you're not all-knowing. I hate to break this. I hate to burst your bubble, but you are not all-knowing. I don't know everything, but I'm still learning. I want to learn more. See, it's what you do with your education that matters the most. Now, you should be striving to learn more. That's what matters most. And then when you start admitting that you don't know everything, that's when you really start to grow, and that really shows your humility. Because again, you're allowing those that do know more to share with you. And those that don't know, you share with them. Be humble. And along the way, how do you determine who knows more, who doesn't? You listen more and you talk less. That's right. Open these, close that. It's that simple. But all the time you're opening this and your heart. Number 3, be coherent with your acts. Ensure that you are consistent in your actions. Consistency goes a long way. Ensure that there is logic to your actions as well. Being logical means your actions, activities, processes have a purpose and adhere to you. Means that those actions, activities, and process stick to you. They're who you are. See, your value system. You have to have a value system. And having that value system means that your actions align to who you are as a person and a follower. And as a leader, guess what that means? Being coherent in your acts. It means that you walk your talk. You walk your talk, and that is number 1. Now, speaking of number 4, this next, be an active agent. Be an active agent. Basically, be part of what is going on always. Be involved. Be part of it. At least be aware of what's going on. Don't just say, oh, well, no. And what do I mean by this? I mean, get out there and fill some sandbags. Don't just hand out the sandbags and say, oh, the sand's over there. Get out there and fill some sandbags. Chop some wood. Carry some water. Dig some foxholes. What I'm getting at, folks, if you don't get that, as a leader, yes, you have the luxury of being able to sit up there at the desk and watch your minions work. But guess what? That kind of attitude, that's a manager attitude. No, a leader will actually get down there and fill in those sandbags, get to know people, get to talk to them. Where the people, the followers will say, hey, look, he's not better than us. He's just like us. He's getting in there and he's tossing that sand into that bag and making these sandbags. It happens. But when you don't, when you sit back and you're just dictating, you're just a bad manager. See, hiding out in your office is not being an active agent unless you are actively contributing to the successful completion of the team's current mission, such as, well, guess what? Maybe you're in the office ordering them lunch. You think about that. Yeah, you don't have to feed them every day, but you know what? Occasionally, cold beverages, little sandwiches or something, that goes a long way. But you have got to get out there. And how do you know what they want? You got to get out there and talk to them. Also, stand up and vouch for others in your teams, meaning you need to be a stand-up. If you set the rules right off the bat as a leader, you say, hey, look, I'm going to back you up 100%, but the moment you mess up and expect me to back it up is the moment that, well, guess what? It's not going to work. So be an advocate for their recognition on a job well done, and promote them or give them a letter of recognition, or just put it out there that, hey, look, this is my team and this is what they've done. Don't be that manager that takes the credit of, oh, well, yes, I did it all. Meanwhile, your team is back there sweating and figuring out who they are. And they're in the shadows, because that's where, as a bad manager, you put them. So be an active agent and give compliments. Definitely give compliments, but give true and authentic compliments. Be generous with the compliments. Give them so long as they are being true and authentic, that they're genuinely coming from you and you really mean it. Never give them because, well, you're supposed to give them. No, give them from the heart. Give those compliments from the heart. It's that simple. Number 6, embrace change. Again, always changes everywhere. Changes here, changes now, change every day now. Change is happening. So always realize this, the change is here to stay. In these tumultuous times, change is the only thing that's constant now. Don't fight it. Embrace it. Let it surround you, and then you can use that change in your favor. But again, you can't do it if you're fighting change. If you're resisting change, you have got to roll with the punches. So let's recap the 6 tips to be a great follower and an even better leader, an even greater leader. Be receptive to others. Open your heart, open your mind, open your ears, but close your mouth. Be humble. Be humble. You don't know everything. You might believe initially, oh, well, I got a high school diploma, I know everything. Oh, I got a bachelor's degree, I know everything. No, you don't. No, you don't. There's still so much out there to know and learn. Be coherent in your acts. Make sure everything that you do ties back to who you are. Be an active agent. Chop wood, carry water, fill sandbags, dig foxholes, get into the trenches. Golly, I can't express that enough. And also, give compliments, but give true and authentic compliments, stuff that comes from your heart, not because that's what my supervisor said I need to do. No, you give true, authentic compliments. And most of all, embrace change, everyone. Embrace change. And those are the 6 tips to being a great follower and an even greater leader. It happens. Follow those. Magic happens after that. Listen, I'm Dave Guerra, and this is Lessons in Leadership. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. I do appreciate everyone that's commented. I appreciate that. Don't forget to like, subscribe, ring that bell so you get the notifications when the next time I post. And until next week, I'm Dave Guerra. This has been Lessons in Leadership.